Hi everyone, my name is Henry and welcome back to my video series. And today I would like to teach about pronunciation and please follow my lesson today. All right, class. So how's it going, class? So you feel good? Okay, great. How about you? You're doing well. I'm doing well too. And today I would like to come back with our lessons related to pronunciation because in the last lessons you have learned about 44 sounds in IPA, right? And so you can remind me again about how many vowels are there in IPA table? So Carmen, can you answer? 20 vowels. That correct answer. And how many consonants? Uh, Andy? Yeah, we have totally 24 consonants in our IPA table. And now we will continue to learn different aspects of pronunciation. This is stress and intonation that you can see in my slide. So what we need to learn about stress and intonation. Yeah, you can imagine that stress and intonation is the way to make your speaking become much natural. Yeah, because sometimes you don't know how to make your voice like native speaker, and stress and intonation are some aspects, some elements can support you to do that. All right. So before I go to our main lesson, I will have a short dialogue between two speakers. The first one is this is a staff in a restaurant, and the second one is Jasmine. She is a customer. All right. So who will be A? Catherine. All right. Good job. Who will be B? Ash. Okay. So we will take turn to read this dialogue together. Okay. Catherine, you go first. Okay. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. So after your reading, I can realize that maybe you don't know exactly where you need to go up and go down in your sentence, right? Because I can hear your voice just like in the line, okay? It's equal and there's no falling tone or rising tone in your speaking. Yeah, I think it's not good enough to make your speaking natural and like native speaker, right? But now let's take a look and listen this dialogue again. Okay, now class, let's listen.
This recording. Hello, Geno's.
Hi, can I book a table for tomorrow night, please?
How many people is it for?
4.
And what time would you like?
About 8. 8:30 maybe?
Let's see. We're pretty busy.
Okay, so what can you recognize after listening the conversation between two speakers? Yeah, I think it's more natural and it's quite easy for you to catch the keywords and recognize which is the questions and which is the statements in the conversation, right? Yeah, I think you start to know the importance of stress and intonation in speaking. Okay, and now we go to the detailed information, detailed lesson today. Now I will go to the first part, word stress. Okay, we have the word. How can you help me to read this one? Okay, it's kinder, but I will try to read one time and please repeat after me. So you can see Sat is bigger than today. Okay, it's higher than today, and Sat is up louder than today. And you need to read this one. Saturday. Okay, Saturday. Okay, one more time. Saturday. You can see the sat, the word sat. is longer, louder, and higher when you read this word. Okay, be careful because in the word you need to pay attention to the stress of each syllable because the stress may affect to the meaning of the word. And right now I have a table. This means for each type of words in English, for example, noun, adjective, or verb, we have different type, different rules for stress. For example, noun and adjective mostly stress on the first syllable. Okay, for example, parent. Okay, follow my hand. Parent. Parent. Okay, it means we stress in the first syllable. Pencil. Okay, class, the next one. Table. Okay, for adjective, it's also similar. Lovely. Lovely. Or for example, this one, how to say? Simple. Okay, simple. All right. And for verb, you often stress on the second syllable. For example, this one, you cannot read. Require it's so weird, it's so odd. You need to read. Require. Require. Okay, require. This means you need to go down a little bit and then go up after that. Require. Okay, it means the stress is on second syllable. The next one, for example, this one, class. I would choose a random person to with this one, Andy. So remember, this is a verb and it's stressed on the second syllable. You will go down a little bit. Decide. Okay, decide. Decide. Catherine, this word. Okay, appear. Appear. Right, good job. But to be honest, we also have some exceptions for this situation. For example, you cannot read hotel. Yeah, you cannot read hotel. That is the stress in the first syllable. But to be honest, you need to stress in the second syllable. Hotel, hotel, or mistake, mistake. Okay, common, machine, machine. Okay, the next one, class, bamboo, bamboo. The next one, guitar. Okay, it's similar to adjective. For some exceptions here, awake, awake, asleep, asleep. And for verb, it also have some special situation, special case. You need to take a look. For example, okay, it's okay. It doesn't stress on the second syllable. It will emphasize in first syllable. Promise. Okay, repeat after me. Promise. Enter. Happen. Manage. Conquer. Okay, great job, class. Now, to be honest, we have different rules here, and I will give you the handout, and you can practice after that. Okay, and now I have an activity here, and let's play game together. The game today is bamboozle. Okay, bamboozle. And you need to work in team, including two teams, team A and team B, and you need to compete together in this game. Okay, I have the game right here. So can you see my slide, my screen? Okay, let's play this game. In this game, you need to choose which is the correct one. We have two type of syllable. Okay, the first answer will stress in the first syllable. The second answer will stress in the second syllable. You need to choose which is the good one. Okay, now play the game.